5, 4, 3, 2, 5 again.
Hello. Welcome back to Anti-Depressing. This is the show where we talk about everything from liturgy
to Lexapro. Hello, friends.
I feel I need a shirt that says liturgy because back it up.
Honestly, yeah.
Because you have been wearing that. Like, that's the new uniform.
Shout out to Big Pharma. They're not sponsoring this.
Somebody send me a sweatshirt. Or
that just says liturgy. Honest to God.
I just need a sweatshirt that says liturgy.
That just says liturgy. One of our listeners has to be like crafty in that way. / in Catholic creative world, somebody made a shirt that says liturgy on it.
Says liturgy.
There has to. Yeah. So
also, why don't people name their kids Liturgy? It's kind of pretty, huh? A little lit.
I fear that lit would be like a fun nickname, or like Gigi. Oh, Liddy? Like Gigi.
Yeah, Liddy.
Little Liddy. I like Gigi.
Liddy's tough.
Liddy's a little tough. Hi, little Liddy. Hi, Liddy. Yeah.
Liddy's tough if you think about it too long.
I feel like when the baby goes to college, and people are going to be like, whoa, did your parents get lit?
Whoa.
And it's going to be like, actually.
Oh, you're crazy? Yeah, like they earned that nickname, but it's like, no, you just had it as a small child.
Have you ever heard about Roman Catholicism? I know what a jarring experience it would be for that child. So if you are
Liturgy,
if you are listening though, and you have a child named Liturgy, I'm sure that kid is going to be cool. I hope it has successful.
A twin named Lexapro.
I hope.
Litty and Lexie.
Litty and Lexie. Honestly, pose that to Steven for real. Act serious. He knows you very well, so he'll know you're not being serious. But act serious, and his raw reaction. Like, put your phone on the table and film his raw reaction.
That's so true. And if you are listening and you are married, please do the same to your husband.
Film and get the raw reaction of your spouse reacting to.
I want them to be named Liddy and Lexie.
Because you were inspired by a song called Lexapro as a liturgy, which we are going to listen to today.
Later. That could be, feel like they stole that from us, but
yeah, that could be legitimate. So, Jasmine, how the heck are you, dude? How's life?
So good. I feel like we just chatted. The weeks really do fly by, don't they?
But this is like my favorite time, because people are listening to us on the FIO app. And I get to talk with my best friend just about stuff on the FIO app.
And if you're listening to us and anything else, leave.
Log out. Yeah. So it's great. This is my favorite time of the week. So, but life is like moving along for you. How's it going?
Life is moving along so well. Honestly, it is the summer of babies. Like, so many of my friends have had babies this summer. A lot of baby boys. We have a mutual friend who just had a baby boy, and it's just so sweet. There's so much life happening.
Yeah.
And it's really exciting to see all these people adding more children to their families and just those dynamics. And so it's been kids, man.
It's been kids
in this life. It's just kids. My children are going to their second VBS of the summer this week.
Love.
And I think we're addicts.
Okay.
So if you out there are running a VBS, thank you for your service, because it has been the highlight of my children's lives.
I love that. I mean, your kids, what else could you ask for? Time to take my medication, y'all. What else could you ask for? Catchy songs, crafts, learning. Your kids love that crap.
They eat that up.
So that makes sense. They eat that crap up. Running probably. Joy's probably sprinting around the whole parish.
Lemonade. Be serious.
Oh my gosh, dude. Something about we're slowly giving everyone little nuggets of things about Jasmine's children. And something about Jasmine's children is, the two that can drink like juice, is that they love lemonade, dude.
They love lemonade.
They turn up for lemonade. If you're at a place and there's a lemonade, Jasmine will be like, hey, if you guys are good, guess what's on the menu? And those kids, the best bargaining prim and proper. Yeah, debutantes all of a sudden at a restaurant if there's a lemonade. Yeah, dude.
Aren't we
Yeah.
all like that for a little treat, though?
Honestly, yeah, because if you took me somewhere and you said, Chanel, if you're not a monster tonight, there is molten chocolate lava cake on the menu.
Oh,
Debutante.
best behavior.
Mm-hmm.
That I would like to propose that, like, jobs treat us like children
Mm,
in, like,
mm.
reward system way.
I'm
Like,
on board.
why? Why is there no, like, "Hey, if you get all your work done by this time today, there's, like, a chocolate lava cake for you. Like, there's a little bit of ice cream.
Mm,
There's drumsticks in the freezer." Like,
mm.
be serious.
Halfway
Think
through
of
the
the
day,
productivity.
you can go in this room.
Mhm.
We're going to turn the lights off and you can just close
Oh,
your eyes for 30 minutes if you want.
now that
Now,
is a
that would
reward system
actually,
people
if
can get
I was
behind.
rewarded with naps, frankly, instead of money.
Imagine she doesn't need to get paid.
I know, like, if someone said, I'm not going to give you a raise, but
No.
for an hour a day, you can take a nap. Like,
And jobs need to think about that. Like, the only bonus is not a financial bonus. And I think
mhm.
they think that, like, well, we can't provide a financial bonus, so we're not doing bonuses. What about a nap bonus?
Hmm. So we're planting
Not that hard.
seeds.
It's free.
We're planting seeds of inspiration,
I think
and
so.
it's kind of like
We're
we're
creating
we're being missionaries of a word of knowledge. It's kind of like we're being influencers. Um,
it's kind of like it. Wait, you cannot go into anti-depressing Catholic news without talking about how you are,
oh my gosh, how can
unless this has
I'm
become
just
your
really
whole
humble.
personality.
I'm really humble. I never talk about myself.
That is what
Um,
people say about you. It's so true.
Yeah. I'm very humble. So how I'm doing? Well, how Chanel's doing? Working.
Mhm.
Life is moving along. Every, into 2 weeks of the month, I start to just become a monster, really mean, hungry, eating a lot of
Yeah.
Wendy's. And then
Oh,
I am blessed with my monthly friend. So that's pretty much how
mm,
I'm doing. For the past 2 weeks, I thought I was seriously
that's your
having a
whole
mental breakdown.
personality right now. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mm.
so now I'm doing
Yeah.
great. I'm great. So for 2 weeks out of the month, I'm a really great person. So now I'm doing
Okay.
well. Yeah, and I'm just like life is life in going to work, so happy to be alive. Um,
Love.
just kind of hanging out. The other day, I found some ice cream in the back of our freezer. Um,
Yes.
I'm gonna try it tonight. So we'll see. I'll
Oh,
post
she's
on our
feeling crazy.
Instagram if I
Okay.
like make it out alive. So yeah, that's pretty much me.
I love that.
Mhm.
I love that. That's
Mhm.
just me.
Yeah, that's just me. That's just me, just humble girl. Um,
Just a
but
humble girl.
Jasmine, I would like to share some antidepressant Catholic news with you
I'm
though.
actually very excited about this one, so please do.
Yeah, so our boy Pope Leo, who we love dearly, um, celebrated these past couple days in Rome. He had we're in a Jubilee year. For everyone listening, you're probably like, okay, well, what the heck? You probably heard
Okay.
your priest say that a million times or like walk through holy doors.
Mhm.
And you're like, what the heck is that? Totally fair. So we're in a Jubilee year. It's a year of like special celebrations. Excuse me. Wow, I got hiccups. Special celebrations of things like in church life. Really exciting time. There's going to be some canonizations. There's a
Mhm.
new pope. I mean, this is like a really crazy time. New pope
Yeah.
wasn't planned, but it happened and we're all happy for it. So
We think.
they had the Jubilee of digital missionaries and Catholic influencers. You might be like, well, what is that? Fair. So,
Fair.
yeah, so it was the past couple days in Rome. It was pretty much like every Catholic influencer and digital missionary, which is someone that just
Mhm.
like preaches the gospel in their own way online, or some sort of online platform, went to Rome and just heard about spreading the gospel, listened to talks, spent time together, walked around Rome, met the Pope, and a couple of our friends went, which is pretty
Mhm.
cool. Our friend Katie Prejean went, which is pretty dope. And she posted a picture where she got to give the Pope some sacrilegious socks and her new book that she's coming out with and on First
Cool.
Reconciliation. So honest to God, like
and Lily was there.
And Lily was there, my friend from college. And so it's pretty cool. And a couple other people that we both know. And like, it's pretty crazy because as I'm seeing it, obviously like life is life and for both of us, but this is perfect because it gives us enough time. This is the first one that has ever happened. It gives us enough time to plan for next year, which we will definitely be at. If this is
Are they
an
doing one
annual
every year? Is this like an annual?
Maybe they listen to this podcast, the folks over on the Vatican Event Planning Committee. And if you
Probably.
do, this needs to be annual. I know Jubilees are not annual. So, but
digital media is.
I'm planting a seed. So,
That is so funny.
yeah. So in church world, that just happened a few days ago.
I'm sorry, but you say liturgy and Lexapro in the same sentence, and we just don't know
like we don't really know if like that's our brand. So, but our brand is to, in quote, from digitalmissio.org, which is a website for the Jubilee.
Okay.
This Jubilee is for all those who evangelize in the digital environment, sharing the message of the gospel on social network, blogs, channels, and apps. Like the FIO app, which you should download.
The FIO app.
It's an opportunity to exchange experiences and strengthen our common mission of evangelization, which we for sure do. Drop a comment if you converted after listening to our podcast. Drop a comment.
Feel evangelized.
Yeah, drop a like, chat.
Tweet it at the Vatican.
Drop a like, chat. If you converted after listening to Anti-Depressing, drop a like. So
also,
we will
not
be there.
You being like, I'm so humble, and then launching into this digital media and being like, anyways, we should be invited.
Drop a comment, chat, if you converted after listening to Anti-Depressing, because we will be there next year.
Anti-Depressing conversion stories.
Yes, we will be there next year at the annual Jubilee of Digital Missionaries.
We host our own if they don't host one next summer?
Should I host my own? Let me ask my mom if 10,000 of my closest friends can come stay in our house, and then we will absolutely get this popping. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm loving this plan.
So,
but
friends,
to hear more about it. I do feel that one of our friends who went, like, we should have them on. We should hear more about this. I'm excited to dive into what this looked like.
Drop in the comments, chat, if we should. And by we should, I mean, if Chanel should force her friend Lillian to come on and tell us about
Lillian's
the Jubilee.
Been on in the past. You guys know her. You
guys know her. And she would love it.
And it's just so fascinating, like the profession of influencer that's kind of taken off in secular world. And now there are like Catholic influencers. And it just feels like such an interesting role in the church and such a complicated one. And all of them have different kind of like takes and ways they handle it and kind of specific things they share about. And so it's interesting to have all these people in the same place. And I'm so curious about how that is going and what those conversations look like and what the goal is. Like, it's very interesting.
Yeah, it is very interesting. And if you go on the website for real on digitalmissio.org, it is pretty cool because they have a section where you can meet the participants and you can just scroll and see like everybody that registered, and it's people from all over the world, and it's really cool. And it just kind of, is really peeping the whole universal biznash that the church is about, which is like really, really great. So it's awesome to see just so many people from around the world. I can't wait to hear all the stories about it online, probably in the coming days as people are starting to head home. And so that's our Anti-Depressing Catholic news of the day. Thank you for listening. I would love to just get a little jig on before we go into this first story.
You ready to move?
I am absolutely. Never been more. All right, y'all. So for our first story of today, I've just never been more excited to live react. And we want to give a special shout out to our our husband, our
Our
friend,
husband.
you know him, you love him, Stephen, who recommended that we live react to this song called Lexapro as a Liturgy. So we have been sent this song numerous times, and I have not
People
fully
think
listened
of
to
us.
it. Yeah,
I
people do
haven't
think of
listened to
us.
it once because I really wanted to wait and make this an authentic live
Listen.
reaction. I am concerned listening. I do think we should have copywrote this.
Yeah,
I fear our idea has been stolen, but we'll
I
find
fear.
out. Let's
I
see.
fear. I fear. I
Mhm.
fear, but also,
I hope.
small claims court, we can make that happen. But
Let's
let's listen to it first and see what the
okay.
vibe is. If you
Yep.
guys hear a bunch of random cuts, that is because if it says anything crazy, it will just randomly cut out. And then
Oh, yeah.
we'll end up at the next story. So if
Yeah,
you just hear us talking,
we actually that is true. This is a danger of live reacting. I
yeah,
actually have no
if
idea
you
what
don't
this
hear us actually comment on this song, it's because it was kind of wild and we
it
just ended
wasn't
up
in the
going to the
cards,
next
you guys.
story. So let's
Yeah.
go, you guys. I'm going to bring
Let's
up the
see if this
screen.
can be
If you're watching us on
talked about.
YouTube, that is great. It is essentially just a video or a picture of a girl like standing in a field with her hands raised, very
Oh, it is
worshipy.
so long. I love this. Okay.
Yeah, very
Here we
worshipy.
go.
So, how about this song is 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Are we listening to the whole thing or are
I'd
we
say we just
doing
start at the
half?
beginning, kinda catch a vibe.
Yeah, let's
If
do
it's
like
really good,
half.
we might not be able to stop, you
All
know?
right, you guys, if you're in your car, settle in. If you're at your desk, stop doing your
Pull this
work. Here we
up.
go.
Stop your job.
Lexapro as a Liturgy
Let's
live
do it.
reaction by Kenzie McCarter. Here we go.
Mm.
I only have depression
Oh,
once in every 3 months.
okay.
Wow.
Frozen like a storm cloud, and it leaves like a white dove.
So beautiful.
I heard Jesus was a healer,
Back.
so I tried the prescription.
Mhm.
He didn't heal me like I thought he would, so I
Okay.
started taking medicine.
Okay.
That's okay.
Love
Fair.
it.
Lexapro as a liturgy, the bread and the wine and a pill for me.
Oh, I
Ooh.
don't know
Whoa.
about that.
Jesus and 50 milligrams will
Okay.
bring me back to life again.
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly?
I only feel the darkness
Mm.
when my mind is at war. The saints call me a sinner, but he said I'm worth dying for.
Facts.
Word.
I heard Jesus was a savior, so I waited around. Turns out he still is, and that doctor was on holy ground.
Ooh.
Whoa, let's go as a
I
liturgy,
love
the
this.
bread and the wine and a pill for me. Ooh, Jesus and 50 milligrams to bring me back to life again. Let's go as a liturgy, the bread and the wine and a pill for me. Ooh, Jesus and 50 milligrams to bring me back to life again.
Okay, church.
Wash it down with water,
Okay.
let it cleanse my soul.
Well,
Baptized by the fire, he said I'm still whole.
there we go.
Wash it down with water,
Okay, here we go. I feel like we're building.
let it cleanse my soul.
Uh-oh. We're building.
Baptized by the fire, he said I'm still
Now sing it, church.
Let it cleanse my soul. Baptized by the fire.
Oh yeah.
He said until wash it down with
Oh, she's really
water.
feeling this line. Hit it one more time.
Cleanse my
We're all singing it now. Join in.
Join in.
Baptized by the fire. He said until
Still home.
Lexapro as a
Oh yeah, she
liturgy.
does. That part, rough.
Hey, Pro as a liturgy.
Everybody
Yes.
now.
Yes.
Honestly, I could see this.
Jesus,
Picturing that
50
MCYC.
milligrams.
You guys don't hear.
Yes. Life again. Yes. Word.
I didn't expect that to go so hard.
You know, honest to God, I'm gonna add it to my Spotify playlist for now.
Tell me
So,
I have so many thoughts.
yeah, okay, so here we go. That was our live reaction to Lexapro as a liturgy. First off, Kenzie McCarter, you can really sing, girl. You did it.
She can
You
really
have a
sing.
voice.
She's got a
That voice is
beautiful voice.
voicing. But
Wow.
hit me with your thoughts, Jasmine. How are you feeling?
Okay. I mean, obviously, theologically, there were some moments that I was like, okay, so I don't know about the whole Eucharist comparison.
Yeah, don't know about that. Don't know about that.
Okay,
Don't feel good.
that part, I would not be like, there it is. But I do think there were some real good truths in here about like actually Jesus is a healer. Jesus is a savior. But Jesus created the people that created modern medicine. And so actually like getting help for your mental health and utilizing the resources that are available to you does not mean you're saying that Jesus can't help your depression. And so there's some beauty in here. There's some like things that we try to get at on this show of like, yes, let's pray that we can be healed and that our mental health and any mental illness we struggle with will have relief. But also, let's take the necessary actions and accountability. Let's go to therapy. Let's find a doctor to help us get on some medicine if that's necessary. Like, let's take care of ourselves. And like our doctors, God can work through them. Doctors can stand on holy ground, as she said. What an inspiration. I think there's some goodness in here. What are your thoughts?
There's some goodness as well. And honestly, I was about to point out that same line of the doctor was on holy ground. That's a word. That's a word. You know, God gives us doctors to help us, you know,
our therapists, man.
And our
Don't they
therapist,
walk on
God
holy
bless,
ground,
shout
man.
out to Christina. And so, you know, I mean, obviously I'm here for who knew Jesus and 15 milligrams could bring me back to life again. You know, love how she's like, hey, you know, just because, both and. And, you know, I think it's good for people, especially in Christian world, because there is a lot of misunderstanding about that you might have a lack of faith if you also are on medication. And so I do think that it's, you know, it's really cool that she's kind of pointing that out. You know, in one line she says, so I tried the prescription. He didn't heal me like I thought he would. She's talking about Jesus. Okay. So I think sometimes
praying.
Praying. Sometimes there's a perception like you can just pray and then be fine. So I started taking medicine and she is brought back to life. I really just kind of think this is a good message for Christian communities. Now, what you said about the Eucharist comparison, now here, I do feel
that's the line, babe.
Okay, yeah, starting to. I don't feel great about that, but I do think the overall message
is great.
Destigmatizing
also,
medication is great.
100%. And I think we also need to acknowledge like this isn't a Catholic musician who's writing this. Like she's Christian, it seems like a different church than ours. And so also her saying
The bread and wine and the
not
pill
the
for me.
same, not the same thing.
That's actually true.
She's
And
not
thank you for
believing
bringing
that
it down
like
to
the
earth.
presence of Jesus in the Eucharist. That's not her framework, you
And
know?
thank you for saying that, Jasmine, because you're right. For a minute there, I was making it all about us. And
Yeah,
it's truly not. The church is
not in
universal
this one, I don't
and it's
think. Yeah.
broader than even
Mhm.
being Catholica. And when she
So
says the bread and the wine and a pill for me,
yeah,
that might theologically for us, that's like not a word, but symbolically, we get
yeah,
it.
yeah.
We get it.
Because if for her, the bread and the wine, the Eucharist are just a symbol of Christ
Then,
and a symbol
yeah,
of Christ's healing,
yes,
then for her, her medicine is also a symbol of Christ's healing. And so
yes.
it's like it makes sense, you know?
Yep. Mhm.
Um, so everyone take a breath. And with that, I would
So
argue
everyone
that
take a breath because
everyone's
some
actually
people
chill, but I need
are
to pray.
gripping.
I'm
They're
ready to pray.
gripping. They're ready to
Um,
fight. Mhm.
and with that, I think I could make an argument for someone playing this song at a youth conference. And I might.
And in this essay, I will talk about how
I'll talk about
Lexapro
why.
as a liturgy should be played at the next youth conference.
I'm just saying we're going to NCYC in what, 4 months? 4 months is enough time for us to get this girl booked. I'm just saying.
Let's get this girl booked. Because honestly, these lyrics are very profound. Like symbolically, y'all, she's really doing it.
Yeah.
I only have depression once in every 3 months, word. Rolls in like
Yeah.
a storm cloud, word.
Yep.
Leaves like a white dove. Woof. I
There
heard
it
Jesus
is.
was a healer, so I tried the prescription. Okay. All been there.
Okay, we have.
Yeah. He didn't heal me like I thought he would.
Because
Been
you thought it would
there.
be easy. Isn't healing? We always are like, we don't want to do the work by ourselves.
Mm,
We just want to pray and for God to take it away without us having to do any of the work.
mm. The saints called me a sinner, but he said I'm worth dying for. Hey. Everyone remember that.
Yeah. Tell me
Remember
you
that.
haven't felt like that, and I will show you a liar.
Tell me you haven't felt like that, and I'll turn the mirror in your face and call you a friggin' liar because you're a liar, okay? So I waited around. Turns out he still is a savior, okay? Lexapro's the liturgy, the bread and the wine and pill for me, etc. So she just, I love I'm here for the overall, just saying, hey, if you are a person of faith, you have probably been confronted at some point with having a conflicted feeling, whether it's about your own emotional state at that current moment, maybe your faith, maybe your family, maybe your friends, maybe your job, something that has brought you to a state that is not necessarily healthy. You might have been given advice to pray, to take some time to retreat to yourself, etc., whatever, and that might not have worked, and you might have still felt like garbage. And you might have went to your doctor and he might have said, or she might have said, hey, there's a chemical imbalance in your brain, babe. And
Truth.
Then you might have been prescribed a little something, something, and you might feel like your life is better. And that doesn't make you any less of a believer. And I think that Kenzie did a great job describing that. So I give this song, I give it 9 out of 10 antidepressings. Now, if the music video was maybe like the AI Jesus holding hands with an AI Lexapro pill, I would have given it a 10 out of 10. So, how about you?
We just needed that. I love this. I truly love this. I'm now investing in researching this artist, Kenzie McCarter, who apparently just is a Christian worship leader. And so now I'm like, what else does she sing? And I just want to know this person. I want to know what brought you from like just writing general Christian music. What other things has she been? And then being like, actually, you know what I relate to deeply and what her experience with depression is? I need to know more about her because it's very compelling and beautiful. And I do think people with depression in the church who like go on medicine can sometimes feel really isolated. So I love this. I love this. And I do wonder if she listens to our show.
I do wonder too.
No.
And Kenzie, if you don't, now is the time. I
Now is the
think I
time. It's
might
like,
have found
I think
you
we have
or
accomplished
someone that is, impersonating you on Instagram. And I did friend request you. So accept
You know,
it.
I was gonna say, are we gonna find her?
So accept it, Kenzie. So we can just get to know you more and get to hear more of the music you put out because your voice is popping. And
It
we're proud of you.
is. It is. Yep.
So
Okay.
yeah. So yeah,
Love
you guys,
it.
that was our live reaction to Lexapro's Liturgy. What an experience.
What a
For
time.
our next story, I don't even Freaky Friday is coming out with a sequel. Okay. And I remember exactly where I was when the first Freaky Friday came out. And my neighbors who worked for Radio Disney surprised my sister and I and took us to an early screening of
Mm,
Freaky Friday in Orlando.
I
And
love
it
this.
was the craziest experience of my life. And I thought I was going to meet Lindsay Lohan in a small theater in Orlando, Florida. And I absolutely did not.
I'm
But
shocked that you did not, truly.
it was amazing though. The first Freaky Friday was so good. And I'm excited for this new one. Essentially, I can kind of run through the plot is, Lindsay Lohan is getting married to a gentleman that is not Chad Michael Murray. Whoa. I think God punished me for saying she's not
Saying
getting
Chad
married to
Michael Murray.
Chad Michael Murray.
Yeah, because that is the worst direction, but whatever. To each their own.
To each their own. So he's not Chad Michael Murray, but she's getting married to a dude, and he has a daughter, and she has a daughter, and their daughters don't like each other. And Grandma Jamie Lee Curtis is still in the mix. And then some shenanigans happen and they switch bodies with their daughters or with the two daughters, Grandma and Lindsay Lohan. So I'm here for that. I'm ready to just watch something that is going to throw me into nostalgia. I have high hopes. I want to be nostalgic. I want to hear that one song. What's that song? It's like, don't want to
get out.
Hey, take me away. I
Oh,
cannot
so
wait.
did you see at I don't know if it was the premiere necessarily.
Yes.
Was it at the premiere that Pink Slip played?
Yeah.
And it was just epic. It was like some Freaky Friday Fest situation.
Which honestly,
Michael Murray was there and everybody was like, oh my gosh, I am 13 again. This is the best. And I love it. I love Freaky Friday so much. And it's just like such a good, like a true wholesome family friendly movie.
Yeah.
And I just hope that the second one has like a similar tone and like that similar sense of humor that like even adults can laugh at, but kids think is funny. And it's just like all good and just good feelings all around. Like we need that.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what I was trying to say. But of course, you are just like so eloquent. Is the good feelings. So. You are. The good feelings all around is what I'm looking for. Yeah. I saw the Superman, which was great. Yeah. And it was the good feelings. It was just good feelings. I just kind of feel like we just kind of need that. Like I can't take it.
Oh no, here it is.
Kenzie McCarter's going to write a song for me. Just being like, I can't take any more negative. I can't. Chanel can't take it.
She gets depressed way more than once every 3 months.
Because these movies are sad. Yeah. So I'm just excited for something like just happy. We just kind of need it. I'm here for the Lindsay Lohan Renaissance.
Oh,
I'm happy that she's well.
So gorgeously. I am just so happy for her. She deserves this. And it's very exciting to see. I feel honored.
I'm happy that she's well. And I'm here for her Renaissance. I'm here for Brendan Fraser's Renaissance, from George of the Jungle to winning Oscars. We pray the same for all of our childhood heroes, actors that are, that have just been really tossed around by the industry. We pray that they also have a Renaissance, because
I know they deserve the comeback.
They blessed us and they deserve it. So thank you, Lindsay, in advance. because I hope this movie is just as hype as The Princess Diaries 1, 2, and 3. So,
can't wait.
Yeah, can't wait. All right. So, for our next and final story, we're going to talk about just someone that, I mean, well, actually, there's a little blurb in between. So, we have a little story, and it's less of a story, more of an acknowledgement. Today is International Friendship Day. It's just an acknowledgement to say that today is one of the best days of the year. Besides my day of birth, Christ's days of birth,
of course,
your day of birth, and your children and your husband. So today is International Friendship Day.
This is the most important day.
And I just think we should share, just for each of us, just a brief, like, how has authentic friendship helped me in my life? Okay. Just as a brief blurb from Chanel.
Blurb. That's hard to say.
Authentic friendship has helped me in my life because, and by authentic friendship, I really just mean like a friendship with Jasmine has helped me in my life by just helping me have the desire to wake up every day and continue to try. Having someone that you know that cares for your best interest is really kind of an unmatched feeling. And someone that you can trust even when you're exhausted and things are happening and you might not be able to connect as often, or you're at camp and I'm at work, or we're whatever.
Yeah.
It just is like an unmatched feeling to be able to rely on the establishment and not be thrown into the toxic of like wondering what's happening and if everything's okay. So I just, having a friendship like that has changed my life and made me just be like, everything's going to be fine. So that's mine. How about you?
So true. I love that. I think I'm just going to, let's just keep talking about each other, let's keep gassing each other up. I think having an authentic friendship that started as young as our friendship did, like started our 19 and 20-year-olds, and seeing each other like grow through every season. I think it's rare. It's similar to like having a spouse that like you grow and you change together, and oftentimes friendships grow apart as you evolve, and it's cool to have someone continue to like choose you in your changed state and who you are. So I think there's something so special about being able to look back at friendships and be like, remember when like we didn't do these things? Like, remember when we were just in college? Like now you see people like becoming parents. You see people like having their real jobs and like how they've grown and changed through adversity, and like you know their families and know their family dynamics. And there's something so beautiful. And Chanel and I talk about this a lot, like about how hard it is to make new friends and how you don't want to as you get older, because you want to skip right past all of the beginning stuff. And like, I just want a friend I can sit on my couch with. Like that is, and there's a comfort in that. And like hearing this, like, you know, the people I'm talking about, like the people that like you don't have to do anything, you don't have to say anything, you can just sit with, and that there's no awkward silences. Like there are silences, but they're not awkward. And I just think it's like such a beautiful thing to just like feel calm and peace in someone's presence.
Yeah. So and just be like, let's just go to Trader Joe's, pick up snacks, and why don't we just sit? Eat.
Let's just make some oven s'mores and sit on this couch.
Let's just sit on this couch. I'm going to turn on a show, and I guarantee all of us are going to fall asleep.
Yeah.
But let's just
feel that comfortable together. Such a gift.
Or somebody's going to get up, brush their teeth, go upstairs, and just go to sleep.
Yeah.
Other people are just
we'll all keep respecting each other.
And who cares? So our bid for this, you guys, is Happy International Friendship Day. We hope that you have authentic friends in your life. And if you're looking around and you're like, man, I don't know the last time I felt this way. Well, we love you. And we love you. We're your friend. Only if you have downloaded the FIO app and are listening to us on that platform. Get out. Speaking of a true friend, our last story is about one of the best to ever do it. Miley Cyrus,
the one
Hannah
who will
Montana.
Really be here till the end. I just feel honored.
Yep.
Can you believe what's about to happen?
I cannot. And Jasmine, I need for you to tell everybody about it.
Hannah Montana is turning 20.
Whew.
I know. She launched her career with Hannah Montana in March of 2006.
Ugh.
How old do you feel? 100?
3,000. Yeah.
3 million years old.
Yeah.
And this coming March, so March of 2026, the thing I love about this story is we're giving you plenty of time to
We're
prepare.
giving you so much time because everyone has been talking about this.
Everyone needs to prepare.
Yeah.
Like we need almost a full year to get our heads right, I think.
Because we don't know what's going to happen.
No, but Miley says she has something really special planned. I have seen rumored that people think there might be like some sort of Hannah Montana reboot. That's tough for me to picture.
That's tough.
I've also seen people say that Miley really needs to do an Eras tour, which I do agree. Her eras have been so all over the place.
Jasmine, if Miley Cyrus did an Eras tour, I would bankrupt myself because Hannah Montana to meet Miley to Can't Be Tamed to Malibu.
It would be crazy.
It would be like she has all the makings of an Eras tour.
Yes.
She got it.
And you know how you and I way back before Taylor Swift started doing the Eras tour, and we were like, "What's your dream like opening sequence for the Eras tour?" And you know how we talked about how we think it would be so funny if she brought all of her exes and like brought them on stage to dedicate them. The thing is, Miley's just crazy enough to do it.
She's just, and dare I say that
for the 10th,
dare I say that Taylor's a coward because I think that Miley will do it. I really do agree.
I think she could do it, or at least like have a video montage to them going on in the background while she's singing. I really think she could. And I just am here for like that kind of petty humor at this point.
I really, really am too. I really am.
And I do think she's preparing for something like that. I'm curious. Consider me curious about how this
she
is gonna
did
go down.
say a bunch of times, she's like, I have no desire to tour. Now,
I know. Now
I'm
I have
used to being lied to.
Rumored. Is that confirmed or rumored?
That's also rumored. But the Super Bowl, you guys, an era Super Bowl, now that would just be fun. Yeah. The men would hate us forever. I don't think men would ever recover. I don't think they would ever. Because once Taylor started going to football games, just men started hating women more around the world. So I feel like they would never recover. If
but tell me this.
Yeah.
Super Bowl 2026. Travis Kelce goes to the Super Bowl again. It's his last year. I think this is like he's retiring. It's his 13th year. So Swifties are like, oh my gosh, 13. Blah, blah, blah. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
So the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
They win.
Okay.
Taylor's in attendance. Okay. Miley plays the Super Bowl. Every man in America cries. And it's just for the girls.
And it's just for the girls.
I really think this is interesting. Also, apparently, according to TMZ, which take it or leave it, both Miley Cyrus and Ariana Grande have been approached to perform at the 2026 Super Bowl halftime show together. So add Ariana into the mix. It is for the girls.
Not Ariana. Not Ariana. Ariana and Miley. Yep. I literally got chills, dude.
No, I know. Would that not be the best thing?
Because Ariana also could have her era's moments. Because for the real ones,
Disney stars, like they could really like throw it back. They could be like doing Disney nods while they do their current stuff. It could be crazy. They could sing wicked songs. Like there is not a limit to what could happen.
And then Lindsay Lohan comes out and she's like, the limit does not exist. The limit does not exist. And then they come out. And then Taylor comes out. And then
comes out because why not?
And then Miley comes out of the ground. And then Ariana comes from the sky in a bubble as Glinda.
So true. Wait, I will say this. Would a perfect halftime show be just all Disney Channel stars
Yeah.
from our youth
Yeah.
performing
Yeah.
their
No,
Disney
yeah.
Channel songs. Like, I'm
No,
talking
yeah.
Demi, Selena, Miley, Ariana, like, honestly, Zendaya, like,
Yeah. Oh,
everybody.
Zendaya.
Everyone.
Zendaya's the type, though. Zendaya to me makes me feel like she's so elevated. I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know if
she's so cool. No, she wouldn't, but would it
like,
not be
it
the
would be
best if
great,
she
but
did?
I fear that
Vanessa
Zendaya wants us to
Hudgens.
forget.
Justice for her.
Zendaya wants
I
us
do
to
think she
forget
wants
her
us to
music.
forget, but I'll be honest, we listen to Disney Hits Radio on Sirius XM, and
Yeah.
when I tell you they love a Zendaya moment, they let she's all up on it. And my girls are like, "Who is this?" And I'm like, "Turn it up."
Hey,
Turn it
gotta
up.
put this song on replay. She wants us to forget, and
No,
we
we'll
won't
never
forget.
forget. But would
Mhm.
that not just be the best show?
That would literally be awesome. And I will even throw in Miley. The lights are off, imagine. Lights
Okay.
are off, all lights turn off.
Yeah.
And then a light just goes to the middle of the stage. Miley. One little action. Okay, lights go off.
Oh,
Okay? Yeah, you know what I'm about to say.
you're not gonna hit us
Then
with this.
then Demi next to her. A chain react. Okay,
Oh
reaction.
no.
And then it's just everybody. Selena, Nick, Joe, Raven Simone.
Telling us to
Who
recite.
the heck is there? Who is there? Kyle Massey? Where were these people?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Bring 'em back.
The Maori twins. Okay. Send it on.
Oh
We just
yeah.
do send it on, and then everyone throws
Mhm.
all their Super Bowl snack garbage in the middle of the field, and we all recycle.
We all remember that that is who we are at our core. Wow. I'm not saying that it would heal the world, but it did it once and it could do it again.
I could do
you
it
know?
again. I could have given a crap about where my Pepsi bottles went when I was 10.
Then
But when they said send it on, one spark starts a fire, one little action, a chain reaction.
you know all these words.
The fact that I know all these words, I'm not looking at the lyrics right now, and I don't know math,
This
you
is who
guys.
she is.
I don't know math. I can't add. Okay.
No.
But if this happened, I would lose my mind.
It would be perfect,
So I just, yeah. So that's our prediction.
That's her
Miley,
request.
we have
Miley,
a
no
year to
pressure.
kind of like really think about it. No pressure. Can I even, you guys, if you have not listened to Send It On, it is on all streaming services.
Yes.
It's on YouTube. You need to watch a music video. It's everyone that you could imagine. It was when Disney had Friends for Change. Okay.
Oh, so good.
And they had like a song every year during that time. They had the Send It On, but then they had the one on the day we arrive on the planet, or whatever that song is from Lion
They
King.
sang like the Lion King one.
Yeah, and it was all the Disney Channel stars. They had their
Yup.
moments. So
Yeah.
let's see before we'll send you off with Send It On knowledge. Who
Okay, ready?
the heck was in this freaking thing? Recorded by Miley, Jonas, Demi, Selena, for Disney's Friends for Change. Okay, let's see here. Critical reception. It received mixed reviews, but not from me.
From people who don't have taste.
From people who don't have taste. Exactly. People were comparing it to We Are the World. It wasn't We Are the World. It was more than that. Okay.
We Are the World wishes it could be this.
But it was chosen.
It does have a similar energy, though.
It does. We Are the World wishes, but it is kind of the same song. Okay.
It's the same, but with like teenagers.
In 2023, it was chosen by Billboard as one of the 100 greatest Disney songs of all time, dude.
Actually,
think about how long Disney's been around, Jasmine.
Think about the thousands.
Think about the thousands of songs that Disney has.
The whole Tarzan soundtrack.
And
whole Lion King soundtrack.
It was one of the 100 greatest Disney songs of all time. That's crazy.
It should be respected like that, though.
So let's send it on. Send it on, you guys. Send it on to someone you know.
Recycle.
Just know that this one little action, a chain reaction, can never stop. Send it on and on and on. And remember that also medication is okay if you take it.
Yeah.
Those are our takeaways from today's episode.
Those are our takeaways.
Yeah. So
this was great. I feel empowered. I feel hopeful for 2026. We love something to live for. I feel like we're reliving our youth. We're connecting to our inner child. We're acknowledging that God uses people and medicine as a vessel. I'm feeling a little unstoppable. I'm feeling pretty good.
So yeah, you guys, me too. And I want you guys to remember that the world can be a little depressing, but we're not.
And neither
we're
is
really
mine.
not. And neither is Disney's Friends for Change. So make sure to listen to Send It On. Make sure to call your therapist. And make sure to fill your prescription. We love you guys.
Much love.
Much love. Bye.
Bye.